Let's run away together on love. Lead me into your world.
What is up, camaradas? It's your boy Dre, and welcome back to the channel. If you guys have enjoyed this channel so far, make sure to click that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification button to get notified anytime I do post. We're getting so close to 100 subscribers. We're 5 subscribers away from 100, so make sure to click that subscribe button. It does help a lot. But anyways, let's get into the video. So this idea came to my mind. I'm not sure if anyone has done it before, but yeah, we're gonna be taking the players that Chelsea did loan out in the 2020-2021 season and seeing if they could go up the English leagues and succeed. So Chelsea are well known to not give the youngsters a chance and always loaning them out season after season, leaving some players for 5 or 6, 7 years to be loaned out. But yeah, so today we're gonna be put them in the English League 2 and see how fast they rise into the Premier League and how they perform in the Premier League. So for this video, we'll be rocking a Chelsea kit. I do own a Chelsea kit, and it does say Kai Havertz on the back, King Kai, but obviously, he's not being in this video as he has never been loaned out by Chelsea. But anyways, let's take a look at the squad. So taking a look at the squad, you guys will probably see some very, very familiar faces who've been at Chelsea FC for years, such as Lucas Piazon, who's probably the longest serving player at Chelsea and also obviously been loaned out plenty of years before. We have the likes of Batshuayi, Kennedy, Barkley, Gallagher, Bakayoko, Tomori, Sar, Zappacosta, Baba, and many more players such as Blackman as well. And some newer players that have just been joined the academy and been loaned out, such as Broja and Baxter. So I'm just going to scroll through the squad so you guys can take a look at it. Some of these players, they're very, very young. And players like Marco Van Ginkel, who's been here for years. I know some of these players in real life have already transferred. Like Van Ginkel and Tomori have transferred already in real life. But this was as of 2020-2021. So I did get this list online. And obviously, I wanted enough players to make a decent squad. That way, they can actually go up a little bit. But yeah, so this is going to be looking at the squad. We're going to be playing a 4-3-3. And we're just going to sim through season, go from January, and then at the end of the season, kind of like our recreates, and see how they do. And if we do make it to any final, or we might play the last game of the season, once we're in the Premier League, just to see how they do play. But anyways, let's go to January. So right before we do start simming up to January and to other dates, I want you guys to leave down in the comments, what do you think we'll finish once we're in the Premier League? So obviously, I think we'll go pretty easily up all the way to the Premier League, but it's just depending. I think I'm going to do 2 seasons in the Premier League, so we'll go up. We'll do 1 season in the Premier League, and then do 1 more just to see, since the first one is just a test year for them. And then so basically we'll be doing 5 seasons, I do believe. So we're gonna be doing 5 seasons, see how they do. So make sure to leave down in the comments how do you think we'll do and who would be the best player in the squad at the end of the 5 seasons. But anyways, let's go to January. Okay, so starting from the bottom, we're going to scroll up, but I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna scroll pretty fast. I know we're in first place, guaranteed. Yeah, of course we're gonna be first place. We do have only 2 losses in the season so far, which is not too bad. I'm surprised we're getting 2 losses when we're playing against League 2 sides. But yeah, 19 wins, 6 draws, 50 goals, 63 points. But yeah, I don't know if you guys can tell, your boy got a new trim. Well, I mean, I already had this cut, but I just got a fade, make it look any better. But that's not the point of the video anyways. But yeah, the Chelsea squad is doing a little bit better. And I forgot to mention as well, we are using the cheat engine. That way, we do not get fired. In these experiments, I don't like to get fired. I actually do want to finish the experiments to see how they do. Should we take a look how the squad's doing? Let's go ahead and take a look. Bakayoko actually got injured. Loftus-Cheek is in the starting lineup. I forgot to mention that. Kennedy. Let's just actually look at the stats. So let's see how they're doing so far. Blackman has gone up +2, which is something I did not expect. But yeah, let's go to the stats. As for goals, Lucas Piazon is a top scorer. He's on the thumbnail and he's a top scorer. I didn't think he'd do this good, but 16 goals in 35 games is not too bad. Russ Barkley with 9. Victor Moses with 9, who was also playing at right back. I did change his position, but other players such as Kennedy, Gallagher, Ugbo, Batshuayi, which Batshuayi I expect him to be top scorer, but he's not. But yeah, as you can see, the goals are going around in this squad. As for assists, we do have a 4-way tie here. Barkley, Piazon, Kennedy, Gallagher. And for clean sheets, we only care about usually goalkeepers. So Jamal Blackman has 15. And is our other goalkeepers playing? I don't think they are. Doesn't look like it. Baxter's not playing and Jamie Cumming has not played. So yeah, the squad's doing okay, but let's go to the end of the season. Okay, so we have some to the end of the season. As you can see, we did get 2 good results here, and obviously it's the League 2. I'm pretty sure we're promoted. There was no question in my mind that we would promote. Only 2 more losses since January, so 4 losses in total, 30 victories, 12 draws, with 102 points, which is probably some kind of record. But yeah, we do have such an advanced team here in this League 2. So let's go ahead and see how the players did. Let's look at how many goals and assists. So finishing top scorer is Lucas Piazon, who only got 3 goals, which is shocking to the end of the season. So 19 goals. Conor Gallagher actually making a huge improvement with 15 goals as a center midfielder. I didn't even think he would play, but yeah, he has 15 goals. Kennedy with 14 goals. That's pretty good for him. Victor Moses finishes with 12. Van Ginkel and Ross Barkley and Ugbo with plus 10 goals. So we did have 7 players who did finish with 10 plus goals. As for assists, Loftus-Cheek and Gallagher do tie with 9 assists apiece. And for top clean sheets, it was Jamal Blackman with 26. Obviously, the only goalkeeper that paid. But anyways, let's see how much the squad has grown so far. So notable growth, I think in my opinion, is actually Jamal Blackman, who did go up +3 for a goalkeeper. It does say +5, but obviously that's not the case. He was a 69 starting up here, and he's down +3, which is pretty good. Gallagher also on the bench going up a +3, and Ugbo going up a couple stats up. So as you can see, a couple players don't seem to be playing, but that's out of my control. It is the assistant manager putting these squads up. So sadly, they will probably be going down and not living up to the potential. So you guys will see the regular probably starters here that will be playing. We should probably change a couple positions like Bakiogo so you can get some game time, as well as some other players here that maybe they can get a little bit of game time. But anyways, that's the end of season 1. We did promote going into League 1. Let's go to the next season and we'll probably promote as well. So a little preview to season 2. We're just gonna go ahead and show the squad here, just a little reminder of who's been playing, I guess. I think any changes I did make, I did put Victor Moses over Zappacosta here. I feel like he'd do a little bit better. I mean, obviously at the end of the day, it's the system manager, but just if this was the lineup I would go for, this would be the lineup I was going for. Malang Sarr has grown a lot as well, Tomori as well. And there's a couple players who actually are back to form apparently. I guess they're happy because it's a new season. But hopefully, I did check last season, only like 4 players didn't get any game time, so they did get game time. I guess they just didn't get enough. But yeah, hopefully they get more game time this season. We do want to have a big squad for the Premier League. But anyways, let's go into the January and see how they do. So I did forget to say at the start of the video, I wanted to highlight some players that I think would do pretty well. So PSO is actually one of them. That's why he's on the thumbnail, and obviously he shined in the first season. But Shuai, I also expect him to shine. I guess he just had a really rough start, as well as Kennedy. So basically the front 3. So I think Kennedy will do pretty well in this experiment. As other players I think will do well as Loftus-Cheek, Gallagher, and Ugbo. So I think they'll do pretty well for us in this experiment. So those are the players I'm really looking out for. But obviously we'll see maybe some surprises, such as maybe Borja coming to the starting lineup, Guehi coming into the starting lineup. Even some of these players here will get into the starting lineup if they do end up playing through the system manager's decisions. But anyways, now let's go into January and see how they do. So we are in season 2 in January. Let's just take a look at the squad, see how they're doing. So there was no question in my mind once again that we're gonna be in first place. Actually, it has been a little bit tougher. No, it's just Huddersfield are on our tails, getting really close, which we didn't have that last season. But we are 68 points, 1 loss so far at this season. Maybe I was expecting an unbeaten season, but we're not getting that obviously this year. But yeah, 68 points, 21 wins, 5 draws, 1 losses. Let's take a look at the top scorers as for half the season. Taking a look at the top scorer, and your boy was right. Lucas Piazon once again, 25 goals. That's crazy. Like, it's just crazy how a player like this who has been rejected for so long is really performing for the club right now. Obviously we're in smaller leagues, but there's better players than him in the squad, and look at him performing. He does want to play for this club. But yeah, other top scorers include Markiovan Ginkel, who didn't get many games last season, and as you can see, the assistant manager is finally rotating the squad. Russ Barkley with 9 goals, Victor Moses again getting most of the goals from right back with 7. Batshuayi did a little bit better so far this season with 7, Kennedy with 7, Ugbo with 6. Everyone else has 1 goals or less. Looking at assists, who's the top assist? Russ Barkley with top assist, obviously playing in that composition. Sadly, he hasn't grown. I would like to see some growth from him. He's still 28. He still has a little bit of growth in his way. And for clean sheets, Jamal Blackman, shining, man. He's shining. Obviously, goalkeepers peak at a later age, and obviously he's reaching his peak right now. So Jamal Blackman is at 74 rated now, 28 years old. Not too bad. But anyways, let's go to the end of the season and see where they finish. So we're finally in May at the end of the season. Let's see at the league table, and we're probably promoted. There's no question in my mind once again. This squad is too good for the League 1, and going to the championship will be probably a little bit more competitive. But anyways, let's take a look for the league table just to satisfy us and just to forget what I'm saying. We'll probably finish first place. And like I said, there's no chance that we will finish below first place. And we only got 1 more loss since January, which is not too bad. So 118 points, way more than last season, maybe like 10 more. 37 wins, 7 draws, 107 goals scored. So there's a lot of goals scored. I'm pretty sure PS1 remained top scorer. Let's see how many he scored actually. So I'll go see you guys at the player stats. So looking at top goal scorers, as you can see, Lucas Piazon remains top goal scorer for a 2nd season running with 32 goals. So he's been looking like our main man so far this season, so far in this actually experiment. So he's one to watch for sure in the Premier League when we do get there. Marco Van Ginkel with 75 rating now, 15 goals, which is not too bad for a center midfielder. Russ Barkley with 14, Kennedy with 14, Ugbo again with 14. So I'm also correct about him really performing really well. Victor Moses again getting amongst the goals with 11. As for right back, Batshuayi also getting in some goals. Sadly, he isn't performing up to the expectations I really liked for him to set. But looking at assists wise, Kennedy does overtake Barkley towards the end of the season with 9 assists. As for clean sheets, Jamal Blackman almost 30 clean sheets in the season. So the squad's looking good. let's look at their overall rating. They've probably grown so far so much. So Kennedy's at 82, our best player, tied for our best player in the squad. Piasson is still at 75, but Shoai has not grown since we started. Malangsar grew +1, Moses a +1. All of these players have grown respectively. Gallagher's been growing so much. He's at 80 now, starting at a 75, I believe. Broja is also getting some game time, as you can see, growing, but also Ugbo as well. Miazga getting some game time, Guehi growing as well. All of these players seem to be growing. Even the ones in the reserves are growing pretty well, but they're obviously horrible sharpness. They're not getting as much game time as the others. But anyways, this is season 2, great season. Let's go to season 3 and see how these guys do. So taking a preview at season 3, as you can see, some players are actually now playing for the national teams, which is pretty good. Like Tomori and Batshuayi only, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's everyone, but at least some people are getting there, so they're performing really well to get caught up by the national team. But anyways, we're in the championship now. It's gonna be a little bit tougher for this Chelsea team. I'm pretty sure we'll still get first place. We do have a decent squad with decent attackers. The only letdown I do believe is our goalkeeper, but Blackman has been performing really well since the start of this experiment. But anyways, let's get to January, see how these guys perform. So we're currently in season 3 in January. Let's see how the boys have performed. As I predicted, we were probably still going to be in first place, but I did say it would be a little bit difficult. And as you can see, we got 3 losses now in January. So we usually get like 1 or 2 losses at the start. I mean, in January in this previous seasons, but now we get 1 more loss. I mean, it feels like we're struggling a little bit more. We're only 11 points ahead of second place, 22 victories, 2 draws, and 3 losses. So with 60 goals, let's look at the stats and see how the guys are doing. We do have a surprise here, actually. So finally, Lucas Piasson is not the top scorer. As you can see, it is Kennedy, another Brazilian winger, who makes it here to the top of the goal scorer stats. He does have 17 goals in 30 appearances, which is not too bad. He's probably our best player now with an 84 overall rating, including our top scorer. So we do have the likes of Ross Barkley with 13, Ugbo, who seems to be overtaking Batshuayi in the starting lineup with 13 goals. Lucas Piasson is still there with 10 goals, so we're still doing pretty proud of him. He's doing pretty well, just not his season, I guess, in the championship. As for assists wise, Lucas Piasson is contributing more to the team with 7 assists, and as for clean sheets, Jamal Blackman with 14 clean sheets, which is not too bad for a 76 rated goalkeeper in the championship. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and sim to the end of the season and see how the boys did. So right before we do sim to the end of the season, it is a Chelsea video. Let's keep it a Chelsea theme for the question of the video. So the question of the video is, do you think Chelsea will sign Erling Haaland? If not, who do you think they will sign for the striker position? So as you guys know, Timo Werner wasn't the best goal scorer at Chelsea so far in his career, but I do believe he's not a flop. I think he's played pretty well. He just can't finish, but Chelsea do want to sign a striker who can score. Unless they do start Tammy Abraham, which I believe they should start Tammy Abraham, but I don't know if they'll do it. But anyways, leave down in the comments. Will they sign Haaland? Or if not, who will be a starting striker for Chelsea next season? But anyways, let's sim to the end of the season and see how the boys finish. Third season, we have promoted 3 times. So let's see if we did promote here at the end of the season. As you can see, we picked up a win against West Brom in the last game of the season. So it's looking pretty well for us, at least from this game. But yeah, so can we make it 4 out of 4 promotions in a row? Let's see. Let's look at the league table. And oh my god, what a crazy season. I did not expect such a good season from this squad in the championship. So as you can see, we did finish first place, so that's 4 out of 4 promotions here for this Chelsea lone XI. We do finish with 114 points, only 4 losses the whole season, which is really impressive in the championship season. 6 draws and 36 wins with 98 goals, not as much as we've done before. But anyways, let's look at the top goal scorers for our squad, and I'm hoping it's Lucas Piasson. I'm really excited to see if he did recover from this I guess goal drought he had a little bit, or at least not performing as well as he did before. But anyways, let's look at the season stats. So as you can see, Piasson tried his best, but he couldn't beat Kennedy. It was too close. It was pretty close. Kennedy finishes with 27 goals and Lucas Piasson with 24 goals. So I like this type of competition we do have here in this squad. As you can see, Lucas Piasson refuses to perform badly, and he does pick up his form towards the end of the season with 24 goals now. Got 14 goals from January to the end of the season. But shout out to Kennedy for finishing our top scorer with 27 goals, and he is now an 85 rating. So crazy scenes from him. We do have Barkley with 16, who's been performing pretty well since the start of this experiment. 16 goals. He's finally grown, +2. Ugbo, who's performed also really well with 14 goals, and as you can see, everyone else finished below 10 goals. Disappointing to see Batshuayi there. I was expecting him to be the shining star, like the main star in this experiment, but sadly it just wasn't to be for him. Only 4 goals in 37 games and has only grown +1 in 3 seasons, so it's not looking too good for him. As for assists, Conor Gallagher shining with 14 assists, taking the mantle from Lucas Piasson with 10 and Kennedy as well with 10. As for clean sheets, let's see how Jamal Blackman did. 22 clean sheets, not bad. A +3 growth in rating with 77, which is not too bad. But let's look at the ratings, see how much they've grown. As you can see, our main man right here, Kennedy, 85 overall. He's the highest rated player, and as behind him is Tomori with 84. Baba is injured again for some reason, and Lucas Piazon, another star player, obviously not the highest rated, but getting amongst the goals really successfully. Barkley at 81, Bakayoko still at 80. I don't think he gets as much game time as other players. Lefty Chiki was another player I was really excited to see, but he doesn't really get amongst the goals, but I'm pretty sure he's a decent player there in the squad. Malang Star continues to grow, as well as Victor Moses at, how old is he? 32 years of age, and he continues to grow, which is really weird. Jamal Blackman as well also surprised me. I didn't expect our goalkeepers to do really good in this experiment. Other players like Gallagher in the bench, obviously he's probably playing now as an 83 rating. Ugbo, I don't know if he's coming off the bench or he's starting. Broca hasn't grown. Guehi did grow a little bit. Miazga's decent. Everyone else here doesn't really seem to grow. They don't seem to get any game time, which kind of sucks. But yeah, what can we do? It is the assistant manager deciding on the lineups. But anyways, successful season 3. We're in the Premier League, so we're gonna sim this Premier League season and then the next one, and then in the 5th season, the last Premier League season we do, we'll play at least one game. If we're in the Champions League somehow or in the Europa League final or anything, we'll play that game. But anyways, let's get to season 4, see how the boys do. So we're now in season 4, and obviously I made like one change to putting the strongest players in the starting lineup. So I put Gallagher in the starting lineup. It doesn't affect anything, but we just want to have him there just so you guys know what the starting lineup would look like. Our starting lineup at least. So we're in season 4, the first year in the Premier League, and like I said, we're not playing any games till next season, just the last game of the season, whichever it may be. If it's the Champions League, if we somehow finish in the Champions League places this year, whatever it is. But yeah, we're gonna sim January, see how the boys do in their first year in the Premier League. Okay, so in the first Premier League season for this lone squad, we are in January. Let's take a look at the league table. To be honest, I don't know what to predict here because there are decent squads, so maybe mid-table, maybe Europa League places, but I wouldn't be too surprised if we're somehow in the relegation zone. But anyways, leave down your predictions as well here for our first season. Let's see how we did. Covered my eyes and went to the very bottom. I know how this game works. I've been playing it for years. So yeah, we're now in the bottom 13th, which is really good. I'm just hoping we're at least mid-table and above, and we're not. We're in 12th place. It's not what I was hoping. 6 victories, 6 draws, 9 losses, 22 goals. So we were dominating since the route all the way over here. But as you can see, we're starting here a little bit. At least the players are. So 24 points, it's all right compared to the teams. The teams above us are really good. Brighton's actually a surprise in 6th place, but who knows who they signed. But anyways, let's take a look at the squad and see how they're doing. For our top scorer, it's nothing new now. Kennedy has overtaken Piazon in our top goal scorer list with 10 goals, but Piazon right behind with 5 goals, which is actually not too bad for a Premier League side. 10 goals and 5 is not too bad. And as for assists, Kennedy leads the line with 5 and Conor Gallagher with 3. So as you can see, we're struggling for goals here, and also clean sheets. Blackman only has 2 clean sheets in 21 games, only 1 in the Premier League. So we're struggling all around in the squad. As like I said, these players are not the highest overall, so maybe that's why we're struggling in the sims. But anyways, this is the sim to the end of the season. Hopefully we do pick up form a little bit. I want to see them at least top 10. But anyways, let's go to the end of the season, see how we finish. So we're at the end for this first Premier League season for this lone squad, Chelsea's lone squad of 2020-2021. So let's see how they finished. I don't know how good they did. I have not checked. We're gonna check together, but I'm hoping at least maintain, because like I said, it's not the strongest squad, and this is just an experiment. Obviously, this is not serious, but if you guys do have any experiments like this, make sure to leave down in the comments, and I'm really down to do experiments once a week, as well as for my career mode series, whichever one I have going, and the recreates I do. So yeah, make sure to leave down in the comments if you guys have any suggestions for any of these mini experiments. But anyways, let's look at the league table and see how they finished. So as you can see, we did finish 15th, which is not the best thing in the world, but I'm just glad we didn't relegate. So it was looking more likely that we went lower than higher, as how the squad was looking like. But yeah, 15 is not too bad for their first season. This lone XI who seem to be rejected every year by Chelsea, or I mean, not every year, like Piazon every year, yeah, but like other players who seem to get rejected and just constantly sent out on loan. It feels like a revolving door that would never just like, they'll never get a chance, right? So we are giving them a chance in this experiment. So yeah, 15th place, not too bad. Let's see how the players did. The top goal scorer, it's obvious, Kennedy with 15 goals, Piazon right behind him with 11 goals, and Batshuayi, a little rejuvenation from him, 5 goals, doing better than Ugbo at least. So Ugbo has been finishing above him ever since the start of this experiment, but it was a little bit different in this season. And as for assists, we do have 7, with Kennedy with 7, and with clean sheets, Jamal Blackman finished with only 3, so he only got 1 more clean sheet. So as you can see, like I said earlier, we're struggling all around. But anyways, it's a decent season. Let's see how the players grow. So Kennedy taking the cake once again for our highest rated player. Almost Tomori, almost getting close to him with 86, and Kennedy with 87. So Other players like Piazon has finally reached an 80 rating. Gallagher also growing amazingly at an 85. Loftus Cheek never grew, sadly. Moses actually has started to go down. Malangsari maintain as well. Baba has not gone up for a couple seasons. Batshuayi obviously has not gone up either. Ugbo has gone up a +1, and as for these players, they don't play too much, so we probably won't see growth for them next season as well. So the main players are to watch basically is Piazon, Kennedy, Gallagher, and Tomori. So yeah, make sure to take a look at them next season. So we're going to our final season of this experiment. We will play one game next season. So anyway, it's gonna be a Premier League game confirmed because we didn't make the Champions League, surprisingly. I was hoping maybe we'd make it and somehow make it Champions League final. It would have been like a fairy tale story, right? But not every video's like that. So anyways, we're gonna go to the next season, our final season of this experiment, and let's see how the boys do. I'm hoping they're aiming for a top 10, but we'll see. So looking ahead for this final season of this experiment, second season in the Premier League, so it was just a settle in type of season for them last season. So I'm hoping better. I'm really positive here for this team. Kennedy has gone up one overall 88. Tomori's representing his national team. Enmi has got as well, Ampadu as well, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, this is gonna be the squad for the final season. The same squad has been going on for the past 4 seasons. So I'm hoping for a better finish. So we're gonna go ahead and sim to January, and at the end of the season, we'll make sure to play that last game, see how the boys perform in game. But anyways, let's go to January. So on the final season, we're halfway through the season in January, 5 seasons in. Let's see how the boys have done so far. I'm really hoping they're doing a little bit better than last season. But anyways, let's take a look at the league table, see how they did. You can see, similarly to last season in January, we were in 12th place last season in January, but we're 1 place below, which is not too bad, but I was expecting a little bit more. They still have a season left to go, obviously, other than the last game of the season, which we will play. So yeah, taking a look at this league table, I want to see who's just top. Yeah, Manchester City. Brighton are continue to perform, so they're a well-established club now. But anyways, back to us. 8 wins, 3 draws, 9 losses, 23 goals, 27 points. Not too bad. Let's look at the squad. Top goal scorer, really underwhelming this year. Usually we have someone +10, but this is the first time in 5 seasons that we don't have someone +10. So Kennedy with 9 goals only. So I see where we're lacking. Obviously, we probably do concede a lot, but the goal scoring should be better, especially from an 89 rated Kennedy. Conor Gallagher with 4 goals and Piazon with 4 goals, as well as Ugbo. So we're not doing too well in attack. Obviously, that's the issue. Top assists, however, Ross Barkley and Lucas Piazon tied for second, and clean sheets, I'm not expecting to. Jamal Blackman with 5, so it's improvement from last year, but the squad's not doing too well. Hopefully, they pick up form a little bit. We don't want to be playing a relegation decided at the end of the season, but anyways, let's go to the end of the season and play that last game. Okay, so we have sim to the last game of the season. We'll be playing Aston Villa at home, so I'm really glad it's at home. At least we're playing at Stamford Bridge. But anyways, before we do go into this game, we're gonna look at the league table and the squad, and basically just a little review of the season, and then we'll play that last game, see how they do in game. Okay, so we're not on the bottom 13th. I kind of saw it, so oh my god, guys, it's crazy. So we're not in the bottom 10. You guys cannot believe we're not bottom 8. We're in 6th place. This squad has had such a huge turnaround from January. We're in 6th place. That's crazy. Can we determine? So if we win, we can possibly get to Europa League. Obviously, this is the end of the video. If you guys do somehow want to see a second part to this, because I'm gonna end it, I'll make sure to save this just to make sure. I don't know if you guys want to see another season of them in the Europa League, and I don't want to keep this video too long. It was just an experiment, but as you can see, they've done really well in the second half of the season. 17 wins, 8 draws, 12 losses, 52 goals with 59 points. That's really good. Let's take a look at this squad. I want to see if they actually scored tons of goals, or it's just more clean sheets wise. But anyways, we're going to the squad. Let's go to the stats, and as you can see, Kennedy had a huge turnaround with 18 goals. Conor Gallagher again being amazing with 10 goals. Ugbo with 10 and Piazon with 9. So a huge turnaround from the squad. As for goals, as for assists, Piazon does lead the line with 9 assists, and for clean sheets, whereas Blackman got 5 more clean sheets, which is not too bad. Really good from him, especially from last season. He only got 4 in total. But anyways, look at the squad one last time before we get into the game. So Kennedy did not reach the 90 rating I was hoping for. He was at 89, capped off at 89, which is not too bad. Piazon didn't go past 81, which is pretty sad to see. He is 31 years of age, so it's kind of predictable. How old is Kennedy, by the way? Kennedy's still under 30, yeah. Batshuayi didn't perform well. I don't think I'm going to start him. I want to start Ugbo here. He's done really well in this experiment. He deserves to start. Barkley here. Sad to see Gallagher cannot play, dude. 87 rated. He won't be able to play. Who are we putting in for him? Who should we put in? Let's see. Let's just throw Bakayoko in. He's at 0 sharpness, but what can we do? We can't play Gallagher because of his red card. But yeah, anyways. Moving back, Loftus Cheek didn't grow. Malangsari didn't grow as well. Tomori at 87, which is not too bad. Babas remains 79. Moses went down another +2. I want to keep him in. I was going to put Zabakos in, but I want to keep Moses in. He's been pretty good in this experiment so far. And Blackman, obviously our starting goalkeeper. But yeah, so should we put anyone in the bench? Anyone know? Ampadu, should we put him in? Nah, I want to keep the squad the same. Any super subs we can put? No. So sadly, Gallagher won't be playing in this game today. I'm gonna put some instructions for now. But yeah, Gallagher cannot play. Probably our second, third highest rated in the squad won't be able to play. But yeah, I'm really excited to see how this squad does in game. I'm hoping we do get a victory against Aston Villa. It's not the best team in the world, at least I don't know, because it's been a couple seasons. But anyways, let's get into this game and see how the boys do. Okay, so the last game of this experiment, obviously our first played game, but of course we don't want to play every game because we do perform pretty well when we do play. But anyways, it's been a long ride with this loan squad, these rejected players who seem just to get loaned out constantly in a never-ending loop. So we did give them a chance here to perform for this club, the club they do want to play for. That's why they have not left. So yeah, a lot of these players are homegrown talents, or considered flops nowadays, which is really unfair to say because some of these players just don't get the chance to prove themselves in this Chelsea squad. So they're probably gonna play their heart out today. Last game of the season. Obviously, I'm controlling them, but yeah, some of these players really do enjoy playing for Chelsea, and obviously that's why they remain here. But anyways, let's see how we perform. Let's see how these players perform. I'm really excited to use 89 rated Kennedy. I'm really excited also to see Blackman, who's had a huge turnaround. I didn't expect him to be the starting goalkeeper. I expected like Baxter coming just to overtake him because he isn't the highest potential either. And also really excited Lucas Piazon, the main man in my opinion, who I did want to highlight at the very beginning of the season, which I forgot to, but I ended up eventually doing so. That's why he's on the thumbnail. I thought he would be our main man, and he's been our middleman, main man for 2 seasons, and then Kennedy took over after that. But anyways, let's get into this game. Let's see how the boys do. Hopefully, a victory. I probably should have changed the squad numbers. I'm like I have an aesthetic for squad numbers, but anyways, we're just gonna continue this game. Okay, let's see. Let's get into our main man. Where are they? Kennedy. They're not moving, which is weird. Okay, Bakayoko. I'm really gutted to not being able to use Gallagher here in this game, but it's okay. We just have to deal with it and just keep playing. So Moses running down the wing here. I do see Piazon. I don't know why the players are running so slow. Anyways, Piazon running down the wing. It's Lucas Piazon. I have no idea what footing he is. Lucas Piazon. And Tanganga does catch up to him. He signed for Spurs. For Aston Villa, which is not too bad of a signing. But we do have a corner here. Lucas Piazon is going to try to find someone here in the near post. But we're probably not going to score. I don't score from corners. But it's Piazon. Cross in. Tomori, the captain. Okay, Ugbo on the ball. Ugbo. He's going to cut back. It's Ugbo. Trying to get that cross in. Anyone in the box? Nope. But it does find Bakayoko. And it's in Bakayoko, who does not play at all. He's in the reserves because he's not high rated enough. Does get a goal here. His sharpness is at a 0, guys. Remember, it's a brilliant skill from Ugbo. If you guys saw earlier, brilliant cross into Bakayoko. I actually said it. The cross was not gonna lead to anything, and we actually do score. So great start to this game from this lone XI. And it's, as you can see, it barely did go in. It was a kind of a bullet header. It hits the post, it bounces in, and bounces, I think, back out. Kind of like Lampard's goal in 2010. But yeah, we do take a 1-0 lead. Bakayoko, all smiles, does get his chance. With 0 sharpness, remember, 0 sharpness, and he gets a goal. Let's continue this game. Hopefully, get this victory, guys. Okay, Aston Villa kicking off. I probably should have... They have Luka Jovic. Oh, that's crazy, dog. Probably should have checked how high they were in the league table, just see the basis of how good they are. Okay, it's only showing us there in the top left. I thought it was going to show them, but anyways. We're going to try and win this ball. I want to get as many goals as possible. Try to get them into that Europa League positions, even though we're not going to continue another season. Unless you guys do decide to want to see another season for some reason. But yeah, like I said before, this is not a series. It's just experiments. I really do want to do some experiments, but obviously I want to see feedback from you guys. So if you guys do enjoy these experiments, I know a lot of YouTubers do. YouTubers like BCHD do a lot of experiments. Who else does experiments? I'm trying to think. But I know for sure BCHD, his channel is mainly experiments. So I don't want to make my channel purely experiments, but I would like to have some every week as well, because I always like to bring variety content. I don't want to stick to one career mode. So obviously we do have that West Ham career mode running right now, and it's maybe like 2 more seasons and it'll be over. So we'll start a new series after that. But we do also have our recreates, which we do almost every week. And obviously leave some comments down below, because I don't know who I'm gonna do next for the recreates for next week. So make sure to leave a comment down below who you guys do want to see for the recreates. But anyways, let's focus back on this game. We do have Kennedy running down the wing, and that's Ugbo. Ike Ugbo. Piazon, make that run. I want you to score. You're the main man here, in my opinion. It's Lucas Piazon. Lucas Piazon. I do see Ross Buckley on the other side, and it's a horrible cross. Great block by Tanganga. We do have another corner here. So last time I did say we're not going to score from this corner, but we ended up scoring the rebound from this corner. So maybe we can score this time from the corner. Cross in Piazon to Tomori, and doesn't get there, but it's left his cheek. Left his cheek. I believe he's left-footed. Left his cheek. Get a banger. Left his cheek. I don't know if you guys saw my previous video, but I was saying how I really do want to score a banger. I mean, I did, but not the banger I was looking for. So I'm still going to try probably in all of my videos until I finally score one. Who knows how long it's gonna take? But anyways, let's get back into this game. It's leftist cheek on the ball. Leftist cheek. It does find Ross Barkley. Ross Barkley. I do see Ugbo making that run, but I probably shouldn't have clicked Y, and I did. But it's leftist cheek. Back into Lucas Piazon. Ross Barkley on the ball. Okay, he flicks it up. But Ross Barkley holds it. Trying to find some space. Ross Barkley gets it to Ugbo. Ugbo cuts back. And Tanganga does get the ball. And that's Josh McGinn. Jack Grealish, who is still at Aston Villa, which is really surprises me. I thought he'd move by now. And Luka Jovic as well is also there, which is also pretty surprising. But anyways, it's Grealish. Jacob Ramsey does get past us really easily. And now it's Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish on the ball. Please do not score. Jack Grealish. Victor Moses make a tackle. And he does square it to Luka Jovic. And they do get an equalizer. It's 1-1. As you can see, there are some faults in the squad. They're not the best squad compared to when I play the recruits when they're all high rated. They do play a little bit better. But yeah. So we're struggling a little bit here to contain Jacob Ramsey and Jack Grealish, who are performing really, really well against us. And Luka Jovic gets an easy tap in. There's no way he's going to miss that. It is 1-1. Hopefully, we can get some more attacks in because we don't want to draw this game. We want to finish this video with a bang. So we need to get some goals here. It's Victor Moses. I should have changed the numbers. It's actually really bothering me. I didn't change the numbers, but we just have to continue with this game. There's nothing I can do about it now. But it's leftist cheek on the ball. Leftist cheek. Bakayoko. Bakayoko. Ugbo, make that run. Come on. Bakayoko into Ugbo. And he doesn't make that run. Come on, boys. Traore, who's still at the club as well. Jacob Ramsey to Luka Jovic. Jovic on the ball. Jovic. It's Traore. Traore into Racic. A lot of new signings Aston Villa have made in these past 5 seasons. Obviously, if they didn't, that would be pretty worrying. But anyways, Luka Jovic into Traore. Traore they're just passing it around here, trying to look for some space. And it's Luka Jovic into McGinn. McGinn on the ball to Luka Jovic. Come on. We can see that again, boys. What's going on with the squad? What's going on with me? Tomori, the captain, couldn't get the tackle on Luka Jovic, and he gets his brace within like 10 minutes, and we go down 2-1 here at Stamford Bridge, and the fans are not looking too happy. They're relying on us to finish in the top 5 for Europa League, for them at least next season. But there's still, it's about to be halftime. There's still a second half left, so hopefully we do perform better in the second half. But anyways, come on, boys, we gotta do better. It's about to be halftime, like I said earlier. We are down 2-1. Decent. Nah, it's not even been a decent performance. It's been our like really, really bad performance. Other than that first shot we did get and that goal we got, obviously. But we're just gonna waste time here until the final whistle for the first half, unless we do get a goal here. No, we just lost the ball, and it's gonna be halftime. Horrible performance so far from the guys. Horrible performance by me personally, but it's still been a great experiment so far. To be honest, I love to see the players grow like this every season. The likes of Lucas Piazon only has 72 potential, if you guys can see from the thumbnail, but reaches an 81. So as you can see, dynamic potential really does work in this game, as well as Kennedy. I know Kennedy doesn't have the best potential, but he's a shocking 89 rated. Players like Tomori and Gallagher do have potential like that, but like players like Kennedy who don't have potential like that, Blackman who doesn't have potential like that, have grown so much in this experiment. But anyways, let's get into the second half. Hopefully perform a little bit better. It's 2-1, boys, here at Stamford Bridge. We got to change that. We have to change that. I don't know who's performing bad, but we need to make sure everyone performs well in the second half and hopefully make this comeback here against Aston Villa. But it's Jacob Ramsey. Ramsey on the ball. Traore. Come on, Baba. Baba, the consistent player who hasn't grown but hasn't decreased as well. Marquinhos, I don't know who that is. Racic on the ball. Jacob Ramsey. McGinn. It's Luka Jovic. They're trying to look for space. We need to be a little bit more patient. That's why we could keep conceding. Bakayoko with a great tackle. And now it's Lucas Piazon. Lucas Piazon into Ika Ugbo. Ugbo to left his cheek. Now it's Ross Barkley. Ross Barkley on the ball. Trying to make that run. I see Kennedy making that run. 89 rated. Kennedy. Kennedy has to get this goal. You're the highest rated player. There's no way you're not going to score. Kennedy with a shot. Kennedy gets the equalizer. It's 2-2. Let's go, boys. Kennedy with a great finish. It's obvious why he's 89 rated. As you can see, he's back with his club at Chelsea FC. Finally got his chance, and as you can see, took this chance by the balls and took it. Obviously, he's 89 rated player. He's our best player in the squad. I'm glad that he does get his chance here in this experiment. Makes it 2-2. That's his, like, what? How many goals does he have? Maybe 17? I don't remember how many goals he had. Let's actually check. So Kennedy has 16 goals in the Premier League, which is not too bad. One more goal missing to turn around this game. So let's go and get this victory. Yo, Ramsey. Toribo on the ball. And it's Merkel Lance. Into Racic. Traore. Luka Jovic. Racic. Luka Jovic on the ball. Into Traore. And it's out. Out of bounds. Our throw in. Can we create something from this? It's Baba. Into Bakayoko, who does find Kennedy. And it's a strong ball. But can he get there? No, he cannot get there. Kennedy cannot get there. I can't say that really fast. Try to say that 5 times fast. Can Kennedy get there? Nah, I can't say it, bro. Couldn't even say it once. But it's Luka Jovic on the ball. Into Bakayoko, who does lose it here. And what's going on? Is it a foul? I didn't even tackle. I guess it's a foul. I don't know what Ugbo did, but he got a foul here. And it's a free kick for them. Tolibo on the ball. Bakayoko tries to win it, but Ramsey does win it. And now it's Luka Jovic. Into Racic. Luka Jovic on the ball. McGinn. Just McGinn into Jacob Ramsey. Jacob Ramsey, who's probably grown so much. But it's Tomori with a great tackle. Our captain. Now it's Bakayoko. Trying to create some space. Who's probably been our best player on the pitch with 0 sharpness, which is pretty shocking. Bakayoko does find Lucas Piasson. Piasson, I want you to do something. Lucas Piasson. Lucas Piasson is going to cut inside. It's Piasson. Piasson with the finish shot. Finish that. Piasson. Oh, we could have scored that banger. That's the banger I want to score. I want to cut inside and finesse it to the opposite corner. And it's a pretty close shot. Maybe if he was higher rated, that would have been a finish. I don't know. I don't even know if he's left-footed. Maybe he's right-footed, but who knows? It was a great shot nonetheless. We're getting closer and closer to that winner. So let's continue like this. Hopefully get that winner like I was saying. Malangsar, come on, win that. Malangsar couldn't win it, and now it's Jacob Ramsey on the ball. Luka Jovic into Josh McGinn. We gotta be more patient. We're just getting really, really impatient and trying to win that ball up in the midfield. But yeah, like Tomori's going so far out, and he shouldn't be. Okay, it's Josh McGinn on the ball. Who does find Luka Jovic? Luka Jovic on the ball. Great tackle by Malangsar. Into Bakayoko. Our best player on the pitch, Bakayoko. Bakayoko does find Ross Barkley. Now it's Ross Barkley trying to create some space. Ross Barkley, is anyone gonna run? Okay, Ross Barkley does give it to Ike Ugbo. Ugbo cuts it back. Ugbo is gonna come back again. Ugbo, Tolibo with a great tackle, and he gets another foul, bro. I was supposed to shoot. I don't know why he's tackling, maybe because he lost it, but yeah. Tolibo with another free kick. We foul him again, and it's the 71st minute. Still some time left to go. We don't want to get this draw. We want to get this victory. Nothing but dubs here for this low next side. Come on, guys. It's Luka Jovic. Great tackle by Tomori, and that's Lucas Piasson. Lucas Piasson is going to do a spin. He's actually a 5-star skiller, which I completely forgot. Lucas Piasson goes towards the middle into Bakayoko, our best player, Bakayoko, who does find Ike Ugbo. Ugbo, come on, create something, man. I started you over Batshuayi for a reason, and you're not performing. It's Luka Jovic. Okay, great interception by Baba. It's Bakayoko, our best player on the pitch. I always say that because it's true. Barkley into Bakayoko, who seems to be the only one performing. Bakayoko tries to get through the ball, but it's blocked by Toribo. Come on. 10 minutes left to go. We have to score this goal. We can't concede it either. So it's Jacob Ramsey on the ball. Ramsey into Racic. Jovic. Tomori with a great tackle. Bakayoko. Ross Barkley. Who's going to cut back into Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek creates something. I do see Piasson running on the wing. Lucas Piasson. Come on. You got to finish this. Lucas Piasson. Lucas Piasson on the ball. I'm just going to cross it instead. Lucas Piasson into Ike Ugbo. Can he get a goal? And it's a great clearance by the defender. And they do clear it out now. It's Bertrand Traore. An ex-player as well, who sadly is a full transfer. If not, I would have brought him back if he was still on loan, but he's not. But anyways, Luka Jovic. Racic into Jacob Ramsey. Tomori with another great tackle, but they do win it back here. 5 minutes left to go. Come on, boys. We cannot draw this game. I don't want to draw this game. I want to end this video with great news for this Chelsea fans and this Chelsea loan squad. But it's Luka Jovic. Oh, no. It's looking like we're going to concede rather than score a goal. Jacob Ramsey. Jacob Ramsey on the ball. Great tackle by Baba. Come on. Let's go on this counter attack. Oh, we lost it again. Come on. Racic on the ball. Great tackle by Loftus-Cheek. Come on. We got to get this goal. Loftus-Cheek. I see Ugbo. Dude, how is Todibo intercepting everything? 2 minutes of stoppage time. It's going to be over. We're not going to have a fairy tale ending to this video, to this experiment. Yep, the game's over. No, oh no. Actually, it's not over. They might score here. Jack Grealish. Come on, Tomori. Win it. Okay, come on. Just clear it out. Clear it out. We don't want to lose. We'd rather draw than lose. Yep. So it's not a fairy tale ending. We do draw. We pick up a point. So that means they don't get into this Europa League. Well, they probably got Europa League because they finished 6th place, but we don't get 5th place like we wanted to. But it was a really good experiment. It was really great to see, like I said, these players grow. If you guys did enjoy a video like this, make sure to leave any other experiments. Like I said, I don't want to change my channel to completely experiments, but I would like to do some experiments here and there every week at least. So yeah, this, like I said, this idea, I wouldn't call it an original idea. It just came to my mind. I don't know if anyone has done it before, but if no one has done it, well, I'm glad to be the first one to do it. I'm pretty sure a lot of people will do it in the future. It is an interesting topic, and like I said, Chelsea are a really hot topic right now. Players such as Jorginho and Emerson winning the Euros. Is anyone from Argentina in the Chelsea squad? No, actually no. But they also obviously won the Champions League. They're really rumored a lot in the transfer rumors. As for Haaland, because he's really linked to a huge move to Chelsea, as was Declan Rice. So this video, like I said, came to mind when I was driving home today. But anyways, leave down in the comments any video suggestions for experiments like this, and I'll go ahead and take into consideration and probably do them. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy this Chelsea loan XI experiment, make sure to click that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell to get notified anytime I do post. Like I said, we're getting really close to 100 subscribers with 5 away. So make sure to be that 100 subscriber to be subscribed. So click that subscribe button. Like I said, it really does help a lot. If you guys have not joined my Discord, make sure to join my Discord. It's down in the links below. Make sure to answer that question of the day, which was, will Chelsea sign Erling Haaland, or will they sign another striker? And who do you think that striker will be? But anyways, also my other links, Twitter, Instagram, make sure to give them a follow, as well as TikTok. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to do the things you love, the things that make you happy, and be yourself. Have a nice day, and chamos.